Welcome to Sir Lancelot's Real Estate Roundtable, your guide to mastering the realm of real estate in Central East Florida. I am Sir Lancelot Leonard, ready to uncover the secrets of seller strategies, home staging, mortgage mastery, and more. From Daytona Beach to Cocoa Beach, Lake County to St. Augustine, join me as we navigate the intricacies of real estate. As the leader of the Sir Lancelot Group at Florida Homes Realty and Mortgage, I'm here to arm you with knowledge and innovation, whether you're a seasoned homeowner or a first-time buyer, unveiling the kingdom of real estate, one roundtable at a time. Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Real Estate Roundtable. Today, we have an incredible guest who is not only a powerhouse in the real estate world, but also seasoned expert in business, customer service, investments, and sales. Joining us is Victor Kubrusly, a dynamic real estate advisor with an impressive dual MBA in finance and retail and sales management. Victor's unique approach to advising clients has set him apart in the industry, and his insights are sure to enlighten and inspire. You can learn more about. We are thrilled to have you on the show today. Victor, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. It's a pleasure, and let's see what I can contribute for the program and make the people know more about the real estate.
Thank you, Victor. Hey, could you describe a little bit about your journey and key experiences? What led you to specialize in what you're doing right now, business, customer service, investments, and sales, and all that stuff? Tell me a little bit about that.
Perfect. The first, I'm Brazilian, so if I put some wrong words on the middle of the phrase, sorry. The English is the second language. So I'm Brazilian, as I said. I live here. I work with the real estate. I start like 4 years ago. I fall in love for this market. I work more with the investors. It's because of my background, as you said, I have an MBA in financing and everything. I was entrepreneur for 15 years in Brazil. So I like this things to make money. And I work a lot with investors. Now my focus is building house. We build and sell homes. We allow the investors to be the developers here. And also we do the buy and sell market, traditional market as well. Now I'm a team leader of the WRA, the brokerage. We have a team with like 49 realtors that I take care for them. And we are growing. I have 100% sure that God put me here, because since the first year, I'm doing really good and growing every time. But as I said, sometimes I lose the sale, the sale, but I don't lose the client. I'm really honestly, if I think the product is not make his goal, I say, this is not for you. Let's try to find another one. Even if I will go make a lot of money, I say, no. It's not about money. It's about relationship. It's about career, long term. Let's do something that you're gonna like it. So this is more why I do it right now.
That is interesting, really interesting. So Victor's saying that he has his investors from abroad, from Brazil and other countries in South America. They come here and he basically shows them the way of how to develop properties. And then he manages the sale of those properties as well to our client base here in Central Florida, which is amazing. That is really cool. And I think it's really interesting. And can you get into a little deeper in how you discovered this opportunity? Because that is really unique. Like, I know a lot of realtors, and what you're doing is what I think every realtor would like to do.
We are great clients every day.
Yeah.
Listing for me. So this thing was like Thiago Ataid, my broker. He's here like 20 years. So he was a flip guy. He flip and sell it. And he says the flip, he cannot escalate. If the client says, okay, Thiago, let's do 100. No, I can't. Don't have a lot of flips to do it. And another thing is, when the market's going crazy, the margin for the flip gonna be reduced, because you cannot buy the house with a good margin for make profit. So he started to look in some areas that already have the developed land. So he just build it and sell it. And he started to do on himself. And in the COVID season, he called us, say, okay, we don't have a house for sale. So bring your investor to bring the money to build the house for them, and you're gonna sell it. And we start to do this, and I love it. I do for myself. I'm an investor as well. So now I have programming start like with 20,000 bucks. The guy can be like my partner in one house and we build together. And just for like numbers, we are talking about the 15 to 20% profit in 10 to 12 months. It's a really safe product because what I explained for my client, when you buy a property from the builders in the start a new community,
Yeah.
you have some profit for the builder. In this case, it's different. We are the builder. The investor, he is the builder. So the price that he built the house for the price that the market house sales is really far. For the investor can lose money, the market need to break down. Oh my God, it's crazy right now. It's a war. So it's really safe. So I don't see any reason for we can lose money. What I tell for my clients, we can make more money or sometimes less money, depend of the cycle of the moment of the market. But we have three ways that we work. So I have client that we build to sell it. I have some guys that we build it to rent because they come to live in Florida and already have some passive income. And we have the most like the investor professional that we build house, rent, take the cash out with the lender and put the tenant to pay the mortgage and get the money to build another one and make an empire of the real estate for the guys. This is really nice as well, so we can do it. So
What's a good return on something like that? Would you have cash flow from the tenant, or is it just
you have a cash flow for the tenant. You have like tax deductible, depreciation. What you pay for interest is gonna be the tax deductible. All expenses in the house is tax deductible. So the first thing that I do is, okay, what you need? Okay, no, Victor, I have 1,000,000. Okay, I need to reduce my tax. Okay, you not build to sell it. You're gonna build it, refinancing and rent because you're gonna make the profits on the tax return. You're gonna credit a lot of tax and reduce your tax. No, Victor, I would like to make money. Okay, let's build and sell it, build and sell it. Sometimes the people say, Victor, I would like to have a passive income that I can be calm here and live tranquility. So I'll say, oh, if you have like 10 house, you're gonna make 16,000 per month. It's enough for you, or you need more. And we are talking like 10 houses. Today we are talking about $2.4 million.
to build?
In the worth of the stand house today, we are talking about 3.1.
Okay, so basically, like, what was that? $800,000, $900,000 difference?
Yeah. So today, for build a house with land in Ocala, we are talking about like 242.
Okay.
And the guy don't need to put all the money on the first moment. They're gonna buy the land. We're gonna sign the contract, the builder. They're gonna do 15% to get the permit and everything. After 25, after 10, 20, 20, 20. So here you pay following the steps of the builder. And after that, after the house is ready, this house today we price is like 310.
Okay.
So
That's
if
pretty
he
good
do
profit.
if he do a cash out with the lender, he gonna take almost like 210 back. So he gonna put like $30,000 on the house, put the tenant to build, and take the money to build another one.
Yeah,
And
that is really interesting. And Ocala, of course, is a booming market right now. I've read a lot about that. It's a little about an hour away from my house or an hour and a half away from my house. Sold a couple places there. I'm also thinking when you are doing these deals, is there a way to get the financing for the construction as well? Or is it just, yeah? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
yes, today we have some partners that you can finance up to 85%. So when you put like the finance on the game, the numbers is crazy because I had one that I finished and a few months ago was mine. When I put the cash to cash, what I earn and what I put on the house, it make like 60%, 60
Wow.
return. Because what I do, I buy lot and I pay up to the second step for the builder because we already have the slab and the blocks. And the builder the lender, they give money when they see something. So if I pay up to the second part, I already have the slab, the blocks, I will receive a lot of money from the lender to finish this deal. And we're gonna have like 5 months to finish. So I will not take the money for a long time with the lender. So I will pay less interest. And on the end of the construction, I have a money balance because I
Yeah.
put my money in front. So I take this money to start another one and finish this one. And
Ah,
we
got
started.
you. That is
And
interesting. That's really cool.
the last thing I put like I keep it on the deal like $50,000 and I got 30 something profit. So
Not
60.
bad.
You will have a little more risk because you have the bank on the game, but you make more money.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice one. I like it as well.
So on a side note, how do you integrate your MBA in finance and retail and sales manager into your current role as a realtor? So how do you use those skills that you have besides, how to acquire the clients? Because you already
Yeah.
told me that's one of the skills you learned, but I'm pretty sure that what we're talking right now is like 60%, et cetera. I know that's part of the finance part of your master's degree. You're coming up with the numbers and everything. How else would you run these numbers down, Excel sheets, et cetera, for your investors? Is there other ways? Did you build systems that you could talk about? I don't know. I don't want to go too far or too deep, if you don't want to share all your secrets, but if you could give me something, that would be awesome.
Yes, the master degree on the retail increased my ability for negotiation. So I know more how to do with a different type of the people and now what time I need to pressure, what time I need to release. So it's better for me to negotiation. In the financing, they create I understand a lot of about the financing. So stocks market, fixed return, yeah, something like this. So it's easy for me when I would talk with some guy that make profits on the stocks market and I explain to him why they need to put something from the stock out and put in another, for example, in the beauty process. And I have some sheets and presentation that I made. And sometimes I put indicators more professional, and the people say, Victor, I don't understand it. It's okay, forget this. This is for another type of the clients. Let's do just the cash on cash, ROI, or something like this. But
Do you want to
it's
explain
like,
a little bit what's ROI stand for, cash on cash stand for? Because not every listener is going to know what those are.
yeah. Now cash or cash, it's when you get like just the profit where you make it and divided for the what you put on the market or what you expend to build this. So it's the simple one. And if you are talking about the IRR, is the international return rates. This is what we're gonna put like the money that we spend in the time that we spend. So if I put we talk about the builder process when the guy put the money on the step or the builder. If I put on this IRA tax to create the scenario, they're gonna be like 4% for the month because all the part of the money gonna be on the end. We will not have like a long time with this money on the product investor and you already get the return. So the result gonna up. And you have the ROI, you take the expenses, the that you have on the product, and it's similar for the cash to cash, but something you can sometimes put some more expenses for to be clear for the investor.
And then ROI is return on investment.
Yes, it's almost the same for the cash to cash. Some people prefer say cash on cash, and another one prefer ROI.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that explanation. So how do you stay updated with the trends and changes in the real estate and financial sectors? And how does that benefit your clients? Like my instance here is a main question is how the hell did you know Ocala is going to be a good place to invest in? Like just a thought about that. Like why aren't you investing in Kissimmee or why aren't you investing in Daytona or wherever, Melbourne? Why is it Ocala? How did you come up with that? How did you do the statistics, et cetera, et cetera? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, the Ocala, this area, we start with the Thiago, my broker. We start to study this area. He was the first guy that said, "Hey, we have something here," and we start to look the numbers. And what the first number that we will look in is about the offer and the demand. So over right now over there we have like 190 new house on the market, and in the last 3 months was sold 600. So we are talking about one inventory of 1 month. So it's really hot the market.
Wow. Yeah.
And we see, I went to Ocala. I go to Ocala like 3 times per week. I live in Lake Nona, so it's 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'll go almost 3 times per week. And we see now we have like some big commercials coming over there. We have the extension for the turnpike gonna be work over there. We have the village. It's like almost 30 minutes from the Merriworks area that we're building. Like in the village is now is 150,000 families live over there, and they need to grow up. So I think the Ocala now, if you look in those numbers about the offer, demand, the what's going on about the new products, the commercial and everything that the industry is over there. I think when you put on the balance, you say, oh my God, you have something running here and you need to pay attention to this. We have some another areas that we are looking. We have the Citrus Springs, we have the Port Charlotte and Northport. The Northport and Port Charlotte, you have a good profit to make it. But today, when I see the numbers, you have more offer than demand. I explained for the client, oh, you can make a big profit, but sometimes can be
It take
long.
longer. Yeah.
But some investors say, okay, I'm don't worry about the time. I prefer to make a big money on the time than a lot of less money and more times.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of your finance background and research and going into and these researching these markets and finding all these answers for your investors. I think it's incredible. You know, a lot of people say real estate agents just open doors. Like here is a perfect example of a real estate agent that does the groundwork for his clients in multiple and a magnitude of ways and researching different markets where they could invest and grow their business of building houses and selling them or building houses and holding them and as a rental investment for the future. I think that is incredible. You're a blessing to our business. We need more guys like you because you make us look good.
Thank you so much. This is what I talk a lot of my team say, oh, this market will have a lot of realtors. Brazilians, oh my God, if I open the draw here, probably put a realtor here, hey, do you want to buy a house? And I tell them, we need to be different. We need to be more than a realtors. We need to explain for the clients, not to open the door, say this house have 4 bedroom. We need to explain then what you have on this house, what you can make on this house, why buy this house and not that one, not just because this is beautiful, this another is not beautiful. No, every time that I'm selling a homes, even if the guy gonna live on the home, I say, I look for the investment side, say, oh, you're gonna buy this home for live, but okay, if you go to there's another area, it's growing more, you're gonna make more profit, and after 3 months you can have equity and you can do a relock on the equity and you start to be able to say, hey, come, stop, Victor, come. Increase, it's okay, sorry. But the real estate market, it's amazing. It's how incredible you can make money on this market if
Oh
you
yeah.
know how to work, how to use the credit, how to do something. And sometimes I think I see some realtors telling the people to buy something that is more interesting for the realtors than for the client. And this is what I'm trying to put my team to change his mind. Say, no, our goal is the goal for the client. The commission is the consequence. It's not our principal jobs. If you
That's what
do
I
that,
usually say.
you're gonna
I
be
love
living
that.
a long time.
Yeah.
And the market in the Florida, I don't know for the Brazilian, but I think it's like we in Brazil we say it's like a egg. It's super small. Everybody know everyone. So if you do something wrong, easy the people gonna start to tell about you, and you're gonna put your career to fail. So I work a lot with my name. I'm trying. I got some. The last thing that I got for my name was the. Oh my God! Let me see. I think I will not show here. Let me see now. You know the
Oh, I see. Better Business Bureau.
yes. Now I'm a credit business over there with A plus. I'm
Nice.
trying to put on the to make more safe for the client that work with me to know who I am, what I can deliver to them, and try to make good.
So going off of that, can you share a success story that you've advised a client, a significant impact on that client? Can you tell me one of those stories that like sticks out for you, like how massive earnings or something that you made happen for a client?
I have one that when I meet him, today he is my partner in some builder we build together. And when I meet him, he has a vacation home and say, it's hey, I'm a realtor right now. Let's see. No, don't tell me nothing about the real estate. I don't want to put more money over there. I bought this house like 5 years ago. I never make money. It's man, you you bought the wrong product for what your goals. The vacation is for the people that wanted to have a house to use it and sometimes make some money to help in the maintenance and everything. But let me help you. Let's sell this home. No, I will not sell. Let's sell this home. And after, I'm gonna share you what do I have for investment. And after 6 months trying, he said, okay, I just sell this home if I put my, for example, if I sell for 530, it's not problem. Give me the number, I will work. And like 2 days after, okay, I have 540. Let's sell it. Now you don't have any reason for saying no. You told me 530, you're gonna sell it. I have a 540 right now. It's okay. Let's do it. And I sell this home and said, now let's start to work with the builder. But let's build it and sell home. No, I don't want a real estate. It's okay. And I start to do myself. It's, hey, what I made it. Ta-da-da. Hey, look at what I made it. Okay, Victor, if I can do your partner, if you put your money as well, I can do it. It's okay, no problem. You put money, I put money, let's do it together. Now we have 4 house building and 2 selling. And I say for him, hey, I was looking the numbers for our company. And if you're not interested to continue because you don't like real estate, you can go away. I can start to build just on my own. No, Victor, you crazy? You look the numbers, you see how much we earn monies. It's okay. Let's do together. Let's start building. So
That's a good
this
story.
kid is really nice, and we are keep doing together.
Yeah, partners and friends, and that all came out of a sour person basically for real estate. Like, I don't like real estate. I just got burned, blah blah blah. And then you turned the person around and showed him that there's way to make money in this business.
No, the last time that we saw, the money was almost like 200% more.
Wow, great, great.
It's about to understand what the client wanted.
Yeah.
So if they, I saw some vacation house because the people want, no, Victor, I want to have my house because I have some client here that I can send to my house in Florida, make some marketing. I use the house, I have family. Okay, this is perfect to you. But no, I would like to make money. We have another product that it's better.
Mhm.
And sometime I got one client one time that he bought a house for living in a vacation community. It's a man, I hate my area. It's 100% sure because you are living on what's supposed not to live. It's supposed to be vacation here. You don't have, you cannot make big connection for the family, for the neighborhood on your side because every time gonna change. It's not good for living. It's I sold this house and buy for him another community for living. He's so happy. So it's
That's
more to
great.
understand what the goals for the client. And after that, we can choose the products. In real estate, we have a lot of products. We in the double RA, it's a big hub of business. We do commercial, business, property manager, building, sale, buyer, everything. So what I tell for my clients today, say, if you have 20,000 bucks or if you have a $20 million, you can sit on the table for me. We're gonna find the right project to you. We are building a community on the Eustis as well, like for 32 townhouse that you can, we split it for blocks and each investor got one block to build it and someone's gonna sell it, another one's gonna rent. And
Nice mixed use.
yes, it's really nice.
So, Victor, final question. Any advice you would like to give someone that's looking to invest in real estate for
The first time, okay.
first time investors? Give us your best shot. What you could tell them, what to pay attention to, etc.
Yes, first time investor. What I tell a lot this for the people. Shop around first. Don't take one realtor and say this is the God. I will trust in everything. Or he said, shop around, understand the market here. It's open. You have all information on the market. So do a good research. I prefer to go something more stable, like long terms, build and sell it, something like this code that we are working right now, something smaller so he can understand more the market and after that go be bigger. And you have a lot of things that he can do like seller finance. He use the bank credit or use the credit for the seller to start on the real estate. But pay attention, understand the market, make comparatives. You can look the comps, you can see the market. Okay, no, there's real to say this area can rent for $3,000 Okay, go to the Zillow, go to or ask him to get the comps and say, show for me was leased like on the last 3 months, and see the numbers, understand the numbers of the market, and make more clear for you start this investment, because it's amazing. But sometimes if you don't do on the right way, can be a nightmare as well. So I recommend to do a lot of research to get more information and do the better business, the better.
That is an awesome advice. So do a lot of research. Make
And
sure
talk
you're on
with
top of
me.
your realtors. Yeah, if you have multiple realtors, although something's coming down the line, our settlement is coming down the line, so you're gonna have to sign a realtor for each area that you're gonna work in. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
just one point, just to make confused, because in Brazil is normal to work with like 3-4 realtors on the same time.
Yeah.
When I say talk with some realtors, is before you start to do a deal. When
Yeah.
you talk, for example, talk with me, talk with Lancelot, okay, I choose Lancelot, okay, just use him.
Yeah.
Don't put the ball for work.
We are in the United
And
States.
you
Yes.
to understand the guys, and after that you can choose one to trust
Yeah.
and work together. Because here in the US, in the Florida, we work just with one realtor.
Exactly.
People like to
We respect each other too. Sometimes I used to pay for Zillow. I don't pay for Zillow anymore, but I used to get the phone call. Oh, my realtor didn't have time. Could you show me this property? And I asked them, who's your realtor? And they tell me who their realtor is. So I give the realtor a call. I was like, hey, by the way, your client's calling me to show them the property. Would you be able to show them the property? I don't know why they're calling me when they're obviously working with you over the phone. So I've done that multiple times. I gave leads back to their rightful owners, because I believe in working together, and that fairly, we have a code of ethics to follow. I mean, come on, you can't just be walking over each other for a simple thing as a lead, you know?
the thing that I most try to educate in my clients, it's about the market. Say, oh, every realtor have access for the same thing, all the houses on the market. You just make interview to see what you're gonna trust. Choose
Yeah,
who the realtor. And I say, every time I say, you don't need to choose me. You can choose another one, but just choose one.
yeah,
I had a client that last time say, okay, Victor, I'm working with another guy, so I would like to start with you, but he still work with the guy, and say, if I found another house that he didn't show for me yet, you want to work? It's no. I just work if you sign the buy agreement with me, and you just gonna work with me.
exactly.
You
And
still
that's the
work
fair way of
with
doing it, you
yeah.
know? It's like, you want me to go get in my car, drive somewhere, open a door, get you in, print out a paper, show you the paper, talk to you about advice, giving you advice, and then you're not willing to commit to me when I'm willing to do all of those things. So that's not how it's going to work. So
And he
sign the
answered,
paper, even if it's for only that one house, you
yeah,
know?
and I told this for him, and he said for me, okay, and if I buy the house with you, let's say, if you buy the house from if me, we'll be amazing. But the another guy, the realtor, there's a realtor as me, he work a lot and don't make money. I think it's not fair with him, so I don't want to do it. You're gonna lose the money. I'm not care about the commission, man. I told you.
Yeah.
I would like to keep on the market. My life on this market, it's long term. I will not give like a bullet in my body just because of one commission or not.
Yeah.
And I told the realtor, all take care of your client. He's trying to look more clients, more realtors. Talk with him and explain the situation again, because I will not answer his phone again.
Victor, it was a pleasure. You're a wealth of
Thank you
knowledge.
so much.
I would love to talk to you outside the pod as well. It was incredible. I mean, first time I met a realtor doing what you're doing, the way you're doing it. So it is super interesting for me, and I'm pretty sure for the listeners as well, because you're out of the box realtor. This is like, here's a realtor, you know, hey, Lancelot, he's a realtor. And then we have Victor, it's totally different.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, and I really enjoyed our conversation. I hope we could do it again, and see you soon. Thank you for joining us on Sir Lancelot's Real Estate Roundtable, where we've unveiled the mysteries of real estate together. Remember, in this kingdom of possibilities, every dream home is just a discussion away. I can help your real estate dreams come true. Just call me at 786-449-7518. Until our next roundtable, may your ventures be prosperous and your homes be filled with love and joy. Farewell, fellow knights of real estate.